Hi, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to create a landing page in Next.js. And the best part is we are not going to use any admin panel, but still we can simply anytime change the content whenever we want. Okay. So we are using kind of like a admin panel, but not as a real admin panel. So let me just explain you in a moment. We are going to create a JSON file where we can fetch the data from that JSON file. And whenever anyone want to change anything related to the content, or maybe in other case an image, so they can simply update in the JSON file. It's a easy to read and easy to understandable file, and the changes will automatically be reflected on the project as itself. Okay, so this is what we are going to create. I have created this landing page from Cloud Design, where you can see it's a language learning project. You can see we have like a form section and some hero section, stats and languages, and 3 steps, 10 minutes a day, and another section, and this section as well, tutors and reviews and payment plans and themes and mobile app review and FAQs and simple blog sections and a simple quick to contact section and a simple photo. Okay, so this is a single page project. There is no interlinking to another page. It's a single page. Okay, so let's just jump back to Next.js and try to install it on our system. Okay. So here is the Next.js website, official nextjs.org. So let's just install this by using this command. Simply copy this, go back to the folder. Let's create a simple terminal. I'm using git bash. You can use command prompt, PowerShell, whatever you want. But I like comfortable with this. Okay, git bash. So let's just start. Simply paste. For pasting, you can simply use Shift plus Insert key. It will help you to paste properly without any issue. So let's just simply hit enter. And now Next.js will ask some questions related to the project. So do we want to create? Yes, we want to create this. And project name should be Lingua Mosi Tech. Okay. Now let's just say a landing. Hyphen landing, hit enter. Use recommended settings. Yes, we want that. So now it's installing all the dependency as we are speaking. So let me just fast forward this video and get back to you when it's done. Okay, welcome back. Our Next.js is successfully installed. So let's just try to understand how we can run this. You can simply use this get started method, or you can simply understand here are the commands npm dev. So let me just find out here. Okay, installation. Here you can simply install it, create a app, cd the app, pnpm app. So it recommends use pnpm dev environment. So we are using the same environment here. So pnpm package we are using. If your system doesn't have the pnpm package, simply go to Google and try to write pnpm package install. So it will help you to install this pnpm package. Sorry, pnpm. So here is the website. Simply click on it and you will understand how you can install it. So let me just scroll down to there, and there you can get that from npm. Okay. So let's just close this, go back to the terminal and npm dev. Simply click on it and it will try to get, okay, sorry, I'm not in the project folder. So let me just cd into project lingua mosaic landing. Okay, we are in the project now, pnpm dev, and it should automatically start the development environment. Here we have that. So simply open this localhost 3000, and here you can see the default landing page that Next.js provides from here. So it's compiling. So here you can see the default landing page. Okay, so let me just open the folder structure. and try to understand what we have here. Okay, so this is a gitignore file. You can use the GitHub for that. Next.js, this is a temporary render file. App folder where we can simply create our pages. Node modules, these are the modules, and public folder for the images. Okay, so I want to go back to Claude and create a thread that can be used over on an entire project. Hi, I am creating a landing page in Next.js. Okay, so currently I'm using the Next.js version is let me just check that. Okay, it must be there. It's 16.3.1. Version is 16.3.1. Okay, help me create the entire project step by step. This is cleared out. Let's hit enter and try to create that for us. Okay. So the next thing we need to understand how we can folder structure our project. Okay. So let me just explain here. I will create components to ease the durability and usability. Okay. Next thing, for the data, I will use JSON method. Okay. And the data will be, sorry, let me just skip this, skip this. Data will be in like data.js file from where data can be changed and called to the relevant section. Okay, this will automatically create it out. Next thing we need is data is also looks perfectly fine, and we need components as well. So let's hit enter. Okay, so let me know what else we need. So this is none. That's good. So next thing we need a okay, we need to create a screenshot for that. Okay, so let me just pause the video and get you a screenshot for that, or maybe we can do it here. So let me just use the extension awesome screenshot. We can simply download this extension and use it. So let me just go back to full page, go to settings. So we are currently in the local site, so that's why it's not working. So let me just allow access to file URLs as well. So let me just try again. Awesome screenshots, full page. So now it's getting the screenshot of all the page so that we can easily understand. Okay. So let me just give them the okay. So let's just complete it for now. So it's completed. Okay. So now we have whole page as a screenshot. Let's just go there, copy as a image. So we want to copy entire image and simply paste it here. Do not create anything yet. I will tell you step by step when and which section do I need. That's sorted out. Next thing, so first thing we need to create and define, sorry, the fonts and color scheme. So help me with this first. So let's hit enter. And now Claude is trying to analyze the image and get back to us whatever we have already shared. Okay. So let me just go back to the Claude and okay, that's it. So let me just open this in web editor so that we can easily type I'll copy paste the code here. So let's just open the editor. I'm using Kiro, Amazon editor. You can use whatever editor you feel comfortable with it. Okay. So it's currently opening and it's currently doing. So it helped me to understand CLI tailwind merge. We have already understand the folder structure for data, icons. For the components, these are the folder structures that it suggested us. So this is the library file and the icon map and the data file. So okay, and the containers. Here we have everything. Two patterns. It's still working on it. So here we are on the editor. So let me just pause the video and sign in and get back to you. So here I'm in the editor. So let me just open our project in it. So let's just drag the project, drop it here, and here you will see the Kiro is opening the project. Perfectly working fine. Now let's go back to the cloud and try to create everything. So let's just go to the top and try to create a folder structure. So first in app layout page global TS, we will check. Okay, everything looks perfectly fine. But the data we need to create a folder. So let's just right click on it, create a new file, paste the name. Sorry, it's data.js. So let's just copy this data.js. Okay. So next thing is icons.js. So right click on it, create a new file, hit enter, and here we have the two files ready. Okay, for the components, we need two folders, UI and sections. So let's just right click on it, new file, components, UI. Okay, so we have created, sorry, and this needs to be a folder. So let's just delete this, new folder, UI and sections. So right click on it, new, sorry, folder, sections. Okay, in the UI we have these, copy this, right click, new file, hit enter. Okay, new file, hit enter, subsections, created, button, so created, icons, and create. Perfect. Now sections, we have nav var, right click, nav var, and hero tsx. So these are hero features, features, rising, rising, and the next thing is FAQ. Right click, new file, FAQ, CTA, new file, CTA, and last thing is footer. We need new file, footer, and we need to create this as well. So on the root, right click on it, create a new file, paste here. I don't need that, just this, and here we have that. Okay, everything looks good. Let's just close all and go back to the cloud. So first we need to install this. So I'm using the terminal from here. I'm not going to use this as well. So let me just exit, Control C. So it's terminating the section and exit from here. Now open the terminal, new terminal. I'm changing the terminal from here. I'm going to use the git bash. Okay. So it's okay. Perfect. So now we need to paste okay this and try to install this first. The next thing we need to copy the file here and okay. So this is the file. Let's just paste everything. Save here, and we are good to go. Now, earlier said, looks good. For the icons, copy everything. Go back to the icons. Sorry, it's a data file. So let me just go back to the data icons. Simply paste the data here. Now the data, copy everything. For the data, paste here. Now scroll back to the bottom, and the next section is container. So copy it, UI container, paste everything, section, copy everything, go to the section, paste everything. Okay, next thing we need subheading UI, subheading, simple paste it. Now go back to the button, UI button, simple paste. Now go back to icon UI, icon, perfect. Now we need a hero section. So let's just go back to the hero, paste everything. Now we need features, paste everything, and pricing. Let's just go back to the pricing. Okay, next thing is navbar, copy everything. Let's just go back to navbar, paste everything. Okay, there is an error. So it's because Anchor is not started. So it's perfectly solved. The next thing is FAQ. FAQ, simple paste it. Now CTA, copy everything and footer. Okay, CTA and footer same. This is for the footer. So for the footer, paste everything. Now for the page file section, let's copy everything. Open the page. Currently we have this. We don't need that. Just that. For the layout, we need to copy everything and go back to the layout, paste everything. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let's Control Z, and we need this to import on top and export this as from there. So here we have that. Okay, we have already have the metadata. So we are deleting this and using this metadata. So I believe, okay, looks good. The next thing looks perfectly fine. So here we have the layout. This is the entire layout file. Paste everything. Let's close everything. Now collapse. And for the global CSS, copy everything. Where is the global CSS? On the app, global, paste everything. Looks good. Let me just scroll down to see the next section is page. Okay, we need to use this section here. So for the page, I'm using this export function. We are not using this for now. Okay, so let me just start the development server, pnpm dev. So it's currently starting. Let's go back to there and try to refresh it. Okay, so what we have here in the cloud, it's nothing looks good. Okay, perfectly working fine. But we do have the layout solution here. So let me just copy this error, paste here, and hit enter. And now Cloud will try to find the error so that it can give us the exact answer. So next is Google font. So it's creating error. The fix is new registrator. So let's open the layout file and the news reader. Let's just change this from copy everything here and change this const with this. So hopefully it will work now. So it's reloading and looks perfectly fine. Let's refresh it. Okay, font looks fine. I'm quite not sure. It's Times New Roman. Okay, so let me just check with this. Currently, it's showing Times New Roman font. Okay, so how does the import font use newsreader enter JetBrain? So it must be the assign issue. So we need to assign this so it is assigned. So something is not working properly. So start a lesson, start free. Oh, believe. Now I got it. So, okay. So let's just try to wait the Claude. Okay. It's Georgia. Look at the theme emit in the CSS file. So let's just open the global and try to find the theme. Here we have the theme importing from Tailwind. Font display root. So where are root? Okay. So copy everything and now paste here and let's see how it will look now. Open this, refresh again, still not working. Let's use the incognito window, console, no error, no nothing, everything looks perfect. So let's just share the screenshot. Something is wrong with the CSS. Paste here. Okay, we need to add one more thing. HTML also need to be fixed. Copy here, go back to the layout and replace it with this. Save it, go back to the browser. Okay, looks pretty same. No change here. Okay, so we need to change that as well. So let me just terminate the section, Control C, paste the command, hit enter. So it's removed the next .next.js folder, cache folder. Now try to reload the app. So it's currently reloading and hopefully it will be working now, but not quite sure about that. So size, global CSS, import in the layout. So I believe we don't have the layout CSS, global CSS are here. So we need to import that as well. So let's just copy this, import this here, go back there, and now you will see everything looks perfectly fine, whatever you want. Okay, okay, looks perfectly fine. So let's just share this screenshot with the cloud so that it can understand it's working perfectly fine. Fine now. Let's hit enter and now wait for the final result. So looks good. So I think our setup process has been completed. So in the next video, we will try to create as many sections as we want. I don't want to create a one long video for that, but still we are going to do that in a step-by-step process so that it can be easily digestible. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. If you have any question, any doubts, you can comment anytime and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possible. So see you in the next part. Thank you.